What's up, guys? Welcome back. Knicks come out with the W. Much needed victory. Wanted to get the 3 wins in a row. If the Knicks want to make the playoffs, got to win these winnable types of basketball games. And this was definitely a winnable game with no LeBron, with no Anthony Davis at home as well. Got to win this basketball game. And the Knicks come out victorious and a commanding victory up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Even though I was kind of scared how, we were going to be on the boards, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought. We actually did a good job fronting Drummond in this game, even though he did finish with 10 rebounds. But Julius Randle, amazing. RJ didn't really get anything going offensively, but that doesn't concern me. He's only 20 years old. He's still going to develop. He's still going to grow. But yeah, this was an overall team effort, especially on defense. I thought Taj Gibson played amazing. The amount of deflection, the points off turnovers, got to be happy with this game. It's really rare if you end up winning a game only making 5 3-pointers, but the Knicks came out victorious. What's going on, Buzzer Beater? He says, let's go Knicks, 3 in a row. Let's go for 4. Yeah, the Pelicans definitely going to be a tough game. They're one of those young, upcoming teams. Of course, they have some young talent over there of Lonzo, of Brandon Ingram, of Zion Williamson. They even have Jackson Hayes. They have Steven Adams. We'll see how we crash the glass against them. Steven Adams, good rebounder. Zion Williamson, physical specimen, a freaking beast. It's going to be a tough team. They're really inconsistent. We hope we catch them on a bad defensive night. Because that's what they're known as, being not the greatest defensive team. I believe they're 24th, 25th ranked. But yeah, man, appreciate being here. Appreciate all the support. And yeah, my latest video, that was actually a suggestion by Shintoro, to make a video on what Quickly needs to improve on. So yeah, that actually was the latest video suggestion. So I did ask them in the Instagram group chat. 3 in a row, baby. What's going on, Drew? Appreciate you being here. Amazing W today. Randall did go crazy. Of course, he was drafted by the Lakers, so this game was definitely huge for him. See what else people are saying. Michael, what's going on? He says, which team do you think was better than the 2018 Cavs with LeBron or the 2019 Raptors with Kawhi? The Warriors with Kevin Durant. Michael Jordan, of course, obviously. So back when they won 72 games. So it is what it is. I know that 73-9 Warriors team didn't go on to win a championship. But yeah, there's a lot of teams better than the 2019 Raptors, because even though they were great, they won the championship with Siakam and all that. They beat a team with an unhealthy Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson went down. Kevin Durant went down. Yeah. I can't believe I'm saying this. Alfred Payne could not have played any better than he. Yeah, I thought Alfred Payne played well tonight. Evaluate Drummond. I think this game exposed him for who he is. Yeah, we knew Drummond is definitely someone who can crash the glass. But like I said in my post-game video, I thought Taj Gibson, when you have the right veteran on him, he kind of gets exposed. And Drummond kind of puts the ball on the floor. We didn't see it that much tonight compared to past games. But he kind of puts the ball on the floor a lot for a center. And Taj Gibson did a really good job fronting him. That definitely is going to be a good matchup, Randall versus Zion. I agree, Robinson. Appreciate you being here. Of course you can ask a question. Did I read the question wrong? Which team do you think... Oh, I thought you said, which teams are better. Oh, my bad. I'll reread it. Which team do you think was better than the two... Which team do you think was better? The 2018 Cavs with LeBron or the 2019 Raptors with Leonard? Of course, 2018, I believe, wasn't that the year they lost? Yeah, they lost that year. I'm pretty sure that was not a good Cavs team. I believe Seti Osman was on that team. Was that the year that J.R. Smith ran back to the liquor store after getting the rebound? I believe that was that team. Of course, they won that championship. The Cavs team, of course, LeBron literally put that team on his back, even though you could say there were some okay players. He literally carried that team. But you got to say the Raptors. I know Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson went down, but they won that championship, So, can't argue with a championship. Yeah, I thought Alfred Payne played well in this game. The Knicks won, Braden. What's going on? Hope you're well. Godzilla versus King Kong. Are you trolling? I saw an Instagram. He was live on Instagram today. I think you're trolling King Ian Jr. I saw a couple hours ago he was live on. He was on an Instagram live. Is that true? Can anyone confirm this? Oakley passed away today in a car accident. Wait, you said, did you hear about Oakley passing away today in a car? You said, did you hear about him passing away? But you said, I hope he survived. Yeah, I think you're trolling. Yo, great win, Knicks talk. Thank you so much for being here. Says, hey, Clutch, great win from the Knicks. Knicks run New York. The Nets are clearly the better team, but when I think of New York basketball, I might be biased because I'm a Knicks fan. But of course, the Nets. I know they're originally from New York, like ABA. They went to New Jersey and now they're in Brooklyn. But I always think of New Jersey because I never got to see them when they're in New York. With Julius Erving and all that. Yo, it would have been really tough to beat them at full strength. Of course, Anthony Davis was out with the Achilles injury. LeBron James still out. Um, but yeah, Triborough, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. False report. Yeah, I saw he was like live on Instagram like earlier or whatever. That would have been like really devastating news. Like I know a lot of people hate Oakley after that interview, but we all have like rough patches in our lives, and we may say some stuff that we regret, or like you never know what he was going through like throughout that interview at all. Like you have to realize just like everyone could just say stupid shit and make mistakes. But yeah, when I have this Oakley jersey, like obviously I didn't see him play. It's because my dad talked about him like all the time. John Starks and Charles Oakley were my dad's favorite players or whatever. So when I think of Charles Oakley, I think of like the highlights I watched or my dad telling me about like how the fights he got in like with Charles Barkley and stuff. So I don't think of him as the human. I think of him like as the basketball player. Yeah, the guy that trolled about it. I actually thought Alfred like played solid, but that's the thing. Is he gonna play good next game? But yeah, it would have been great to beat LeBron and AD. That would have been amazing, but I don't know if we would have won that. Everyone's saying hi to him. But yeah, what's going on, Triborough? I hope you're doing well. Are you going live tonight or no? With Reg? I don't think. When was the last time I joined one? I don't know. I've been like really tired lately, and I just like got back into school. Knowing our luck, Lonzo will be back to play against us. I thought he was back already. Did he get hurt again? Because I know he was out with the hip injury. Then he came back. Did he get hurt again, Drew? Because like Lonzo's been shooting the three ball like well this year, and that kind of scares me if we do end up playing him on Wednesday. I think even without Lonzo, it's gonna be a tough game. I just blocked him. I blocked him, buzzer beater, so he's gone now. Okay, you're going live tomorrow night. Okay, I got you. I got you. Maybe that was a little harsh to just like block him, but everyone is saying block him, block him. But yeah, it's so funny. I was actually going back and like on YouTube, they actually have these like full drafts, like these full drafts. So I was like literally going back and watching the 2015 draft. It's just hilarious. Like people were saying we should have drafted Moutier and all that. Yeah. Yo, Entertainer's in the chat. Yo, check out Entertainer if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure everyone is summed up to the Entertainer. Great Giants fan. Mets fan as well, just like Knicks fan as well, of course. He went live for the Knicks game. Shout out to Entertainer. What's going on, man? He says, stand that up, Knicks fans. Let's go. Great win, man. Definitely happy about that. Let's get 4 in a row. Let's beat the Pelicans. Let's beat Zion. 3rd overall pick versus 1st overall pick. Julius Randle versus Zion is going to be a freaking just like great matchup. And I'm really excited. Someone said like Lonzo might be out in that game. I thought like he came back from the hip injury, but I guess he's hurt again. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But the culture is amazing, and like I'm just so happy right now. I just am right now. One game over 500. We need a team like the Hornets to lose, even though their schedule starts to get easy. But of course, Hayward's out a couple more weeks. LaMelo, of course, is out for the season. We need them to start losing. The Celtics are tough because they haven't been the Celtics this year, but they still have talent. But you got to be happy with the season. Even if the Knicks, like, of course, we want the playoffs. Even if we don't make the playoffs, I still think we're moving in the right direction. I'm not mad at RJ. He's been so consistent this season. I don't care that he didn't really provide much offensively. RJ's going to be okay. He's only 20 years old, and hey, I'm proud of RJ this season. I love the Knicks, man. Yeah, I love the Knicks too. It's like they were like my first love before like anything else in the world. It's just like crazy. My dad telling me about the John Starks, Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing days and all that. And I would always joke with him like, "Are you sure you didn't see Walt Frazier and all that?" But I'm just so happy. Yo, Brave Pans in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Great supporter of the channel. Appreciate you being a member. My next member stream, like / giveaway, will be on the 24th. So yeah, that's when my next giveaway will be for you guys. Of course, the last one was amazing. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Stephen Fox is in the chat. Yo, just say what's up, Stephen Fox. Say what's up to Entertainer. Stephen Fox, great guy. He really knows basketball. I love hearing his input about the Knicks, just like all the time. So how you doing, Stephen Fox? I hope you're doing well. No comment, Matthew. Only Knicks in the stream. But I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're one game over 500, so I believe that's what we are right now. But gosh, I wish those Celtics were losing right now. We need those Celtics to lose. Like I wanted to beat them last time so bad, but they always like scare me. Like, just like we're getting better down the stretch of games, kinda. But it's really been like an unfair test because we haven't really been facing those big time clutch guys like lately. Because John Morant's still young, you know. But yeah, Tatum just scares me down the stretch. Like I said to my boy MH, I was like, this can't be like a 5-point game and under because like Tatum, he's just gonna hit a dagger. And of course, it ended up being Marcus Smart. Yo, Karam's in the chat. What's going on? Big time Thunder fan. Of course, Alexis Pokashevsky looking good. But yeah, guys, do you think like realistically, do you think we're gonna come out the W up against the Pelicans? Pelicans are so weird. They have games that they look like amazing, then they have games they just look completely awful, specifically on defense. But Zion, he's been just amazing this month. It's just unbelievable. I believe his last game he had like 38 points. Was their last game they beat Philly, I believe. So they really have potential. But then they have games they lose against just bad basketball teams. But we'll see what goes on to happen. Yo, Big Task says, what's good, Entertainer? It's awesome that you're here. We're in here celebrating the Knicks win. Yeah, man. We came a long way. Went through the freaking, just like Derek Fisher era, just Kurt Rambis, David Fizdale, just like, oh, gosh. I know, like, you guys have been through, like, more people that have experienced more Knicks basketball, but just, like, I didn't even get to see the 90s Knicks. I saw, like, a couple good seasons. That's about it. And I think this team actually has longevity. As much as I love Carmelo Anthony, Tyson Chandler, and all that, right? But that team had no longevity. Like, Chandler's contract was going to be expiring. Raymond Felton was here, a long-term solution at point guard. Kid was older, you know? And RJ's 20. We'll see what happens with Mitch, but he's young. I know Triborough wanted Drummond, but Randall's only 26. I don't think he turns 27 until like a couple more months or a few more months. And it's just crazy. I think we're moving in the right direction for sure. And I like Kenny Payne. I like the whole coaching staff. Yeah, let's go Knicks, Entertainer. But yeah, did your Thunder play tonight, Karan? Yo, Drew. Yeah, Drew, great supporter. Appreciate you being here as always. He says Randall and Zion will be an interesting matchup. Two big athletic big men, with one who could play defense while the other can't. Yeah, we know Zion's just this physical freak of nature, and it's not going to be that easy posting up Randall. Hopefully, like Randall doesn't really get into his own head. I know he's just a really competitive player, and sometimes he can get a little out of control. Don't get me wrong, I love when he like tries to go to work and just drop 30. But hopefully, it is a game that he is smart. He recognizes when he has to kick out the basketball. But will it be a matchup that he's just so glued on, like, to just dominating Randall? But I think this team's focus is winning. Randall hasn't gone to the playoffs in his career. Alfred Payne hasn't, of course. Noel actually did with the Thunder, but there's many people in the starting lineup that haven't gone to the playoffs and they're freaking hungry. Like we saw how hungry Randall was tonight, of course, drafted by the Lakers. He just wanted to show them like they're being the Jazz. Well, we got to get on a 5-game winning streak, yo. If we can get off, accidentally left a couple times. I apologize. Why? Carmelo. You hate Carmelo. Yeah, I could see why people didn't like Carmelo in a way when those reports came out of like he cared about scoring more than winning, you know? Like those reports came out by Chauncey Billups, how like his head would be all down, like if he dropped 20 points but they won, but if he dropped 30 points and they lost, like, he would be happy, you know? It's understandable. He's one of the best rebounders in the game. Who do the Lakers play? I think LeBron and AD are back in like a couple weeks. Sorry, I left like 2 times. Yeah, I'm just happy we came out with this win. We needed this win like really bad. Just when you think this team's gonna fall apart because they're young and inexperienced, they keep on responding and winning more games. Like you got to be happy with just the fight out of this team. Like they could just overcome adversity, and you just love that. Especially like Knicks fans, like New Yorkers love this. They do. But yeah, and just like yeah, the Lakers they had no AD or no LeBron, but also think about like they freaking creamed that Nets team. They did. I hate Carmelo for not only being selfish but practically killing Jeremy Lin's career. Yeah, it's definitely the speculation. He's definitely a guy that always wanted the spotlight on him. I love Lin, but I didn't think he was gonna last year. Anyway, and the Knicks didn't even offer him a contract, so it's kind of on the Knicks as well, where they didn't match the deal. They thought the Rockets gave too much money. But you start to see with Lin, like he couldn't go to his left hand, like he still had a lot to work on. Um, yeah, I hope RJ has a great bounce back game. He's been like clutch down the stretch and he's been playing great, so I wouldn't really be that like I'm not that pissed about it right now. No, I haven't seen that movie. My favorite basketball movie is actually White Man Can't Jump though. He got game, love and basketball. Yo, I love the defense. Yo, Taj Gibson, like I know a lot of people aren't going to talk about Taj Gibson because he's not like this guy that's really part of the future, but the deflections he got, a couple of the blocks got me freaking just hype. And I love that we brought back Taj. I can't believe he's not on like he wasn't on a team before. I get he's 35 years old, but he could still contribute like to a team, you know? So he's back under Tibbs. Of course he's played for the Bulls throughout his career, Timberwolves, like under Tibbs, back like under Tibbs, like once again. He had that weird spurt and with the Thunder. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". Um yeah, Entertainer does a great job. Yeah, those are classics. Of course, you got Space Jam. You have Like Mike. There's a lot. So a lot of basketball movies, but no, I have to check that one out. Yeah, it was in OKC for like half a year. Yeah, I remember that. It was such a weird spurt because when I think of him, I think of Bulls days. That's it. That's all I think of Taj. But I didn't think that was just it. Like there's several plays. Like I loved when Taj Gibson was like fronting Drummond and they weren't allowing like to lob it up to Drummond. You know. So I was like pleased with that. But he is like undersized for a center. Yeah, let's go Knicks. Oh my gosh, why do we keep exiting out? I'm a schmuck. Um, yeah, I'm only 17, so it is possible I can grow to 6 foot. I'm gonna read the chat on here so I don't exit out. You know. What's going on, Cooper? Yeah, what is your guys' favorite basketball movie? Yeah, how are you doing, Cooper? Appreciate you being here. Clutch People, is your new channel logo gonna be a sticker? Oh, it like changes like the longer or like months go by, I believe. Like I made different badges like for people like Knicks moments like Allen Houston floater, Patrick Ewing screaming. I made emojis as well. I try to like get people involved as much as possible if it's video ideas, doing giveaways and all that. I think Taj is the most underrated player in the entire league. He's totally undersized at his position. Yeah. I'm not gonna see Space Jam 2 with LeBron. That's crazy. Just I didn't even bother watching the trailer. I don't want like my childhood ruined. Or even though like Space Jam, like it didn't come out like when I was like younger, but like still, it's a classic movie. See if I'm forgetting any like good basketball movies. I've seen Above the Rim. That's a good one. Or have you seen Glory Road? Hoosiers. Have you guys seen Glory Road? Glory Road's a really it's like deep, but it's a really good movie. I've seen that one, Triborough. That'll be a long video, but I'll do it, Braypan. Can you do Knicks' best and worst trade since 2000? Yeah. Oh, Knicks' best and worst trades. Yeah, that's a good video idea. I actually uploaded Shantaro's video today, video idea on Quickly. Quickly still has a lot to work on, but I think he'll be like a nice 6-man or nice bench piece for us to years to come. Still has a way to go when it comes to certain things, though. Yeah, you guys will name like good basketball movies. I'm just so happy the Knicks came out with this win today. Like, I want to be like, we're tonight. I want to be like sleeping right now. Well, I'm technically not sleeping, but if we didn't win this game, I didn't see Uncle Drew. I didn't. I know like Shaq's in that. Probably a best trade would be getting Marcus Morris from the Spurs and turning that. Oh yeah, when like most like Marcus Morris was supposed to be going to the Spurs, then he decided to come to the Knicks, and actually Marcus Morris was amazing. Like I'll never forget those Mavericks, like us playing the Mavericks, like when he hit that clutch shot against you guys, and we ended up flipping him. I love that. Practicing not trading Walt Clyde Frazier after 10 years when he reminded me to like, what's going on, man? I hope you're well. When are planning on going to the garden? When am I planning on going to the garden? I don't know. I don't know, man. To be honest, I don't have that type of money, and I live far from there. Semi Pro is funny with Will Ferrell. That's a good. That's a good one. There's a lot of good ones. Yeah. Have any of you guys been to the garden yet? Or Coach Carter's a good one too. Samuel L. Jackson. Oh, I've seen the Linsanity movie. It's definitely an inspiring movie. Good underdog story. Of course, it talks about Lynn's life being doubted, people not wanting him on the AU team, being one of the top players out of high school, and only getting like he just didn't get big time um, offers at all. Like he outplayed Kemba Walker, went undrafted, crazy. Chris Vertical. Yeah, it is an underrated one. It's pretty funny. Jackie Moon. Jackie Moon. Definitely a good one. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna join your guys' live tomorrow night. Even if it's at like 12 in the morning or whatever it is, because I'm up usually anyway. But it sucks. I'm not on spring break anymore. Yeah, I'm glad we came out the W, Legends. Definitely glad. Wait, you went to the game? Wait, Yup just came back from the Gardens. So you went to the game? That's awesome, man. It's awesome that you got to like experience a W. Did you get hype when Randall was going off? If I get into a good college, then I can go to a Knicks game. For now, I haven't been to a Knicks game. Yo, man, just keep working hard. That's like good motivation, you know? I appreciate that, Triborough. Yo, what's going on, Johnsy? Great supporter of the channel. I hope you're well. I've not heard of Keontae George. I've not heard of him. Should I look at him? Is he like projected to be like top prospect one day? Or is he a top prospect? Or like is he getting heavily recruited? I was practicing not destroying my jersey after a loss with Luka Doncic when Chris Vertical's such a troll. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't want to like freaking knock my phone into Safari, so let me pull up the chat on here. Yeah, the Knicks came out to win. RG didn't play great, but you got to be happy with the effort and how we played all 48 minutes. Oh, I love White Man Can't Jump. That's an amazing movie. Yeah, yo, Spurs got W. That's awesome, man. Knicks came out the W as well. Buzzer Beater says Melo said publicly he wanted to play for Mike and play with Lynn. He went behind their back and demanded he had to go. Amari verified this. By the way, Lynn is a lefty. Lynn's a lefty? Doesn't he shoot with his right hand? I didn't know Jeremy Lin was a lefty. I'm pretty sure he shot with his right. Maybe he writes with his left because we know RJ. He's right-handed, but he plays with his left. Yo, do Knicks fans actually go to? Knicks fans actually go to see the Knicks or the other team. It's actually funny because I know a lot of people that actually went to the Knicks games. Like, yes, to root for the Knicks, but also to most importantly watch Kobe, watch a LeBron, watch a Michael Jordan. Let's go, Christopher, 3 in a row. 2-game winning streak for San Antonio, but man, we need Memphis to lose. Same with we beat Memphis. I know that was a close game. Same with y'all needing Boston and Hornets to lose. Standings are so close, dude. Didn't they do that? I don't know if they still do that. I'll never forget. Like, actually, we played like a European team one time in like preseason. Dude, I don't know if they stopped that. Like, you don't play overseas teams anymore in the preseason. Yo, let's go, Bradley. Great victory. Glad we got the win. Glad we got the W. I'm glad. Yeah, I appreciate you guys like tuning in with me. You jinxed it, Karam. Knock on wood. You jinxed it. I was shooting with my right hand because I write with my right hand with RJ when you reminded me to like. Andre Drummond lived up to his jersey number straight doo-doo. Yeah, he had 3 points, had 10 rebounds. He didn't really do much in this game, like offensively. Yeah, I'm like 60% shooting. I don't know, Legendsy. I don't know. Yes, sir, Drew. Yes, sir. Yeah, RJ's left. He writes with his right, though. Yo, Entertainer, thank you so much for Super Chat, man. I really, really, really appreciate that. You do not have to do that. Just thank you so much. I really appreciate that. He says, keep up the great work, my man. Let's go Knicks. Yeah, man. So happy about the win. I remember, it's like it was yesterday when I was tuning into your videos of, we got so excited when Frank Ntilikina dropped 17 against the Jazz in Summer League. But, yeah, dude, thank you so much. If you haven't already, sub up the Entertainer. Great guy. Great Giants fan, Mets fan, Knicks fan, down to earth, just awesome dude. Make sure you check him out. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Just really appreciate it. Michael Carter Williams, remember when he won Rookie of the Year? But yeah, thank you, Entertainer. You keep up the good work on your channel too. You want to know a little secret? I'm actually right-handed. I remember he said that on First Take. And then Stephen A. Smith was like, I don't give a damn. You were playing with your left hand in college. The Cavs wave too. Overpayne sucks. I can't stand him, but he actually played well tonight. Anthony Bennett, that's not even close. Michael Carter Williams, he wasn't taken in the top 10, I believe. Yeah, he was pick 11. Anthony Bennett was a first overall pick. He wasn't even supposed to be first overall. People had him projected like 7 or 8. It was a reach too. Ignas Brazdeikis, I believe he's not on a team. The Sixers actually waived him. But yeah, thanks again, Entertainer. I really appreciate that. It's blasphemous. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, you don't live in the States, so that's crazy. That's some true dedication that you wake up. My bad. You wake up at 5 in the morning to catch the Knicks and Pelicans game. Yeah, Jabari Parker, they're talking about. I know his defense wasn't supposed to translate, but he actually got comparisons to Carmelo Anthony coming out of Duke. He had injuries. I don't know if that was the main reason he sucked, but definitely had some big time injuries. Sadly, that ruined his career at the beginning. How does RJ have a deeper voice than Mitch? I don't know. Mitch is definitely like a kid. That's Bray Pan. That's Bray Pan. He woke up feeling dangerous. Yeah, let's see if he carries it into the Pelicans game. We'll see. He's not going to be able to do that the whole game, though, against New Orleans. Taj Gibson played well. He played well on defense. He's a veteran. It's all good, buzzer beater. Yo, I appreciate that, Bray. Yeah, Mitch is definitely like a kid, like his type of personality. He's down to earth. My friend actually met him, and he said he seemed like the most genuine, like down to earth dude. I don't think RJ would look right with facial hair. I don't think he would look good. I'm trying to think, did Steve Nash have facial hair? Dude, I don't think he had facial hair like that, right? Maybe a stubble. Knock on wood. Yeah. I hope RJ ends up being that guy. Like, oh my gosh, the Grizzlies drafted Jaw over RJ, even though I still think Jaw's a beast. There's an airplane flying above my house. RJ's voice creeped me out when I first heard his voice. Oh, I thought it was That's disrespectful. Oh yeah, but didn't he like dye his hair? There you go, Karan. There you go, man. Get that talent. Get that talent, my boy. Yo, congrats, man. Keep up the great work. Thank you, thank you. Um, did he cross the timeline effectively today? Yes, he did. He did. Yeah, I watched the videos. Like, I think he's like best friends with Frank. I think he is. But yeah, RJ speaking French was like crazy. Um, RJ's voice doesn't match him. Yeah, because he seems. I get that he has like the baby face and his voice is deep. Yes, Kevin Knox is a bust. Yo, what's going on, MH? Obviously, I didn't get to see Michael Jordan play at all. If I'm being real, LeBron James is the GOAT of my generation. I didn't get to see Jordan play. LeBron's obviously insane. But everything I heard about Jordan just didn't. Obviously, he was a dog. He didn't take plays off whatsoever, and that's the reason. Like a lot of people put Jordan above LeBron is because Jordan never faded away from the big moment. He never took plays off. Like he wasn't. Some people think LeBron's really soft and he complains so much. You know. Sacred Mboya, no. Tibbs doesn't have time to develop it. That's like a mega project. Maybe it's the Thunder. That would actually be good for you guys, Karam. Sekou Demboya, send him to OKC. I would do a video like that, but those are just like boring videos. Like LeBron James. I don't think Avery knows I'm live. Sorry, Avery, I'm live. Yeah, MPJ's been being overlooked as well. You could make the debate he's been better than Jamal Murray this season. I don't want the Knicks to let go of Frankie. He's so good looking. Is this MH? Is this MH right here? MH, is that you? That's you, MH. You don't know if Troy Weaver will do that. Do you think RJ will ever be an All Star? And if so, when? It's really hard to say that. He's only 20 years old. If he like, I would not be surprised if he's an All Star. I don't know if he'll be like this superstar mega player, you know. But I could see him being like a 1 to 2 time All Star because his work ethic is so great and he's so self aware about his deficiencies and all that. So I do think he could be an All Star. I'm not sure when. He's only 20. I'm not sure if it's gonna be next season, but maybe the season after. but I think he'll be an all-star maybe the next 2 to 3 years. In the next 2 to 3 years. Is Frank good looking in your opinion? Yeah, he is. Do you think RJ will ever stop being so disrespectful? No. As long as he plays for the Knicks. Yeah, he balls out, but the Kings just suck, so no one really cares. Sadly. I'd keep Frank because he could actually play basketball and gives positive motivation. No, I don't think he's starting at the one next season. Unless he makes a drastic improvement to learn how to play the point guard position, though. He still has a way to go. I don't know who will start at point guard next year, though. I don't. I'm playing Flight Reacts 1v1 this weekend. Can you tell me a great game plan to beat him? Play basketball, because he doesn't know what a basketball is. But yeah, I don't think IQ is ready to play the point guard position. We'll see if he's ready next season. He still has a lot of work to do. Like overall, as a player. At least when it comes to running the show at point guard, because you have so many responsibilities. I don't think like people realize when you're playing that position. But yeah, De'Aaron Fox, how many did he have? I didn't really look at the games across the NBA because I'm so locked in on the Knicks game. Should I pull an Alfred Payne and shoot from 90% of the time while losing the ball? Oh, you're funny, man. Is there any games on right now? Mavericks lost. Spurs destroyed the Magic. Memphis beat Chicago. Chicago's defense sucks. Sacramento lost. How many's on and a half? Phoenix destroying Houston. Yo, I'm rooting for... Dude, I know I'm a Knicks fan, but I'm rooting for Phoenix in the playoffs. I'm not a Phoenix fan, but I just want to see them be successful. Yeah, I would re-sign Burks as a bench player. Here's my views on top, and he's a late bloomer as long as Randall's on this team balling out. Obi will never truly get his time to shine in the minutes he needs. Yeah, I think Obi will just be a bench player, and yeah, Randall's clearly way better than Obi, so like I'm not trading Randall just to see Obi start, and if it fails, like you just watch it play out there. Obi's not ready, like to be a good basketball player. Like he does some effective things out there, but we clearly see that Randall's way better than Obi. But do I think like he could be a solid bench player? Yeah, or an okay bench player. I hope Ray Bray. IQ needs to go play such as a pick and roll Horns play. Pick and roll he definitely thrives in. Thoughts on the Lakers playing Dennis Hurt? I actually didn't notice until like I saw after he like drove to the basket when they replayed it. Was it his hip? What was it? I don't know what it was. But clearly he was okay. Well, actually I'm not gonna say clearly, but hopefully it was. Frank is low-key cute. I heard of him, but I don't know anything about him. Frank low-key good looking. Pause, that is mad sus. Me calling another man good looking. No, it's not. No problem, man. I appreciate you tuning in. His pelvis. I agree. Should be used more off the ball. Everyone is saying that they wish we drafted Halliburton, but I don't think so. If we drafted Halliburton, we most likely wouldn't have drafted Quickly. But who would you rather have, Halliburton or Quickly? Like, Halliburton's not a Knick, so I don't care. Quickly, I'll pick. We're going to be biased with Quickly. We're going to pick Quickly over Halliburton's clearly better than Quickly, but it is what it is. It's just what it is. Welcome back, Brave Fan. I don't know why there isn't an RJ Randall pick and roll play. Their mid-range and driving game is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are Knicks fans. Of course, you're going to rock with Quickly no matter what. I respect it. That's too much, Leighton. That's too much. Maybe like some silverware you get like from the cafeteria, that comes with like the little napkin. Like the what's it called, a spork? That I think that's what I'll give away like Obi for. Frank Ntilikina is better than Halliburton. Yeah, let's enjoy this dub. Yeah, appreciate that, Bradley. Have a great night, man. But yeah, guys, I'm actually gonna close it out. I've been live for like 40 minutes. That's cool. Probably gonna call you real quick. I'm not sure if he knows I'm live. But you guys, appreciate the love and support, and have a great one, guys. Pooping.